All right, we are doing it. We're live. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Who's ready for the afternoon session, man? Who is ready to get after it with me and crush these markets, baby? What's going on, guys? I see you, Tobez. Ready, he says. Let's go. Guys, this morning, a little confusion in the markets. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little perturbed. I got off, saw the market went straight up. That's the direction we called after taking, you know, a mixed bag of trades this morning. One, calling it to the downside, missing the play, then continuing to go down once we got that retracement up, and just sort of got, you know, well, we took an L, right? That's what it is. Next trade we took was a win, and it was able for me to get back to break even and everything. I got off the stream. I started looking at price action. We went down back to equilibrium on a 5-minute chart. We went down to equilibrium, tapped equilibrium right at 21,395, and I ended up getting in and doing my thing. So I'm now sitting at goal on all of these accounts. So anyways, there you have it. That's how you go from sort of a loss to back to break even to now in profit and hitting goal on all 11 of these accounts. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be trading, and now I'm going to press it. I'm going to keep doing my thing with these accounts, just pressing all 11. And I've come up with a new challenge idea that we're going to implement immediately. In fact, I'm going to change the title of this live stream right now. Let me change the title. Live Scalping Nas Power Hour. Instead of Watch Me Work, this is going to be I had it written down over here. I think I had the title written down. Let's see. Zero, right? Zero. I'm going to spell it out. Zero, because it is zero with these prop accounts. If I had to do it all over, right? 0, 2, we're going to $10,000. $10,000 a month. So 0 to $10,000 a month. Trading challenge. All right, 0 to $10,000 a month, trading challenge. That's what we're gonna do. And this is going to be really the preliminary episode. So I'm gonna go episode 0. That's what we're doing. That's a long ass title, but that's what I'm doing. Look, I mean, I think I'm trying to put pressure on myself. So if you can appreciate that, then show me some love on the channel. But I want to have accountability, not only, you know, looking at myself in the mirror, but also with you guys. I mean, here I am trading, you know, in front of you. Once again, another day, another dollar. That's how we do it. I don't know if, am I cutting out here? I'm looking, looks like I'm cutting out. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know. But basically, let's see here. Day trading. Hey, bro. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I cutting out? Am I like cutting out a bit? It's bullshit. This is such crap, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's see. Can I shut down anything? I'm gonna shut down this. Let's see if that helps. I think my computer is at the max, dude. I really think it's at the max. I'm trying my hardest to hang in there with this thing, but I'm about ready to just buy a new computer at this point. It's pissing me off. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to chats. Open this up. Bookmap will go out to the chat. Okay, pop that open. Let's do that. Live stream ever. Example. Nice. Okay, glitched out a little bit, but you hear me. Sounds good. Quality perfect. Thank you. All right, cool. Yeah, guys, so I'm putting pressure on myself to basically try to meet this trading challenge of $10,000 a month. And y'all already know, I mean, this is, if I had to start over right? This is what maybe an idea of what we can do. We could go trade these prop firms and try to get paid 10 grand a month. Let's just see. So that's what I changed the name to. That's the idea behind these live videos now. I'm actually trading with a purpose. So this is sort of episode 0, right? And the idea is that we build up to 10K a month. I'll get my payout from Apex 10K. And then we'll move to 50K. And once we move to 50K, we'll move to 100K. And I don't think I'll do it all on one platform. I'll probably end up opening multiple prop firm accounts. Tradeify. There's also a couple other ones, My Fund of Futures, a few other ones that I actually like. But for right now, it's just gonna be Apex. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I have 11 accounts. Earlier, I know we traded and did our thing. I was just kind of saying it. I'll say it again. I'll pull up the accounts over here. Let me pull this. I have a huge ass monitor. So when you see me look here, I'm still looking at my monitor, by the way. It's like kind of ridiculous. I know you see me like doing this. It's because I have my monitor and the camera over here. And my freaking monitor is so big that my huge camera does not fit here. Or else I'd be looking directly at you guys. I kind of like not looking at you guys. You're intimidating, okay? Yeah, so basically, let me put this on the board. Where's it at? Yeah, that's it right there. Just show it right there. Boom. So yeah, I hit that. We hit profit on that. That's the 3K profit that is required by Apex. So once again, just kind of like going through the motions here and being able to hit that target. I know, because earlier on stream, I was at break even. That's the thing, man. I got off and, you know, I did my thing, and that's sometimes what you do. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. There was a lot of micro trades involved, a lot of little and I'm experimenting with micro trades. You guys know that with Bookmap. Let's see if I can get a count. Do I get a count in here? Do I get a count of the trades? Let me see. Let me try to find that and see how many trades. All right, you guys type in chat how many trades you think I made today, micro trading, to get myself from break even to a $1,500 profit on the day. Type in chat how many trades you think I took to get to $1,500 profit with a it was a total drawdown of, this morning was a drawdown a little higher, but $800 drawdown, so it was a little more than I wanted. My microphone is like loose. I don't know what's going on. Type in chat how many trades you think I took. Let's have a little fun. Chris says 8 trades. Tobez says 5. Are there 2 people in here? I don't really care. If there is, we're gonna kill it. Like, too bad for these folks. Anyone missing out on this channel is a retard. So I don't know what to tell you. Let's go over here and use 12. Okay, we got 7 days, says 14. Okay, nobody's close. I'm just letting you know, nobody's close. Want to take another stab? How many trades did I take to get to $1,500? How many micro trades did I take? Frank says 1. I love your enthusiasm, but you're the furthest off. So now you know it ain't 1. It's not 1. But thank you for believing in me, Frank. I think the notion or the belief might be that the lesser, and remember, this is starting from last night. This is counting all of my trades from last night, Asia session, into today. So just want to make sure that's clear. But yeah, go ahead, guys. Keep guessing, man. Keep it up. Just give me a couple more. Come on. Keep it up. Just give me a couple. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Good. Give me a couple more answers, and let's turn this down. There we go. Now I can actually see what's going on because my computer can't handle it. Okay. Give me a couple more, guys. What do you guys think? 1 trade, 14, 12, 5, 8. Nope. There we go. 48, 41, 27, 39, 100. All right. Who is closest here? 7-day, your first. No, that's not your first answer. 48. It's very close. That's very, very close. So I actually took, let's go ahead and turn it on. I actually took a total of 52. Can you see that up there? Let me make sure. Hold on. There we go. Can you guys see that or no? Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Let's see. How do I make that clear for you guys? You just can't. You can't do it, man. You just can't do it, Mike. Come on. No, that's not how. How do I do this? So I just pull this here? No, that's not how either, Mike. I'm trying, guys. Sorry, I don't know how to get you to see it. But anyways, I took 52 trades. 52 since last night. Now, some people would call that overtrading, or some people would call that, I don't know what they call it, right? But for me, I have a little strategy where I'm using Bookmap, I'm using shelves, and I'm calling it the shelf method because I'm the shelf king, if you don't already know. So every single trade that was taken, all 52, actually that's not true, besides 4. So there were 4 trades taken that weren't the shelf method, and believe it or not, 2 of those lost. I don't know how to tell you which ones won and lost, but obviously the ratio is pretty high. From winning to losing is pretty high because like more winners. I would say like a close to 75% win rate, something like that. Like literally 7 out of 10 trades win. But I'm looking for micro scalps. I'm looking for scalping that's like, you know, I'm literally talking about like, you know, 3 points, 5 points, 7 points, you know, very, very, very tiny scalps. And I'm doing it on low time frame. Obviously, I'm doing it with about 3 to 4 contracts, and this is going to be mini contracts. So I'm just, it's like 300, 200, 400, 300, you know, just trying to get to that goal, right? How can we just knock out this stupid ass goal very quick with Apex? Once now, you know, once you get the live account, you have to follow rules. You know, you really have to be careful and follow your rules, right? Because, you know, it's like, you know, you don't want to get dinged on this 30% consistency thing. So I'm really trying to just follow the rules. But I think you could really clean up doing a lot of micro scalp type of trades. And I'm sort of proving that. I know because I've already done a crap load of back tests and I just know how it works. I know myself, right? If you don't know and you're not comfortable, go to did I say micros? I meant minis. I'm trading minis. Like I'm talking 3 or 4 minis, not micro. So trade a micro, trade a smaller account size, trade smaller sizing if you're not comfortable with it, and just see if it works, you know. But today has done exactly what we lined out this morning to the T. I mean, I'm a little disappointed, I'll be honest. I mean, there's the trade, right? There's the trade from this morning. That's the winner. But look at that. You could have literally set a break-even stop and just rode this thing up. This is the 15-minute chart. We were on the 1 minute. How ridiculous is this move, man? So, yeah, I just think, I really honestly think that I probably second-guessed this a little much, but I was also sized up. Remember, I had the 1 mini. So I had 1 mini. So I rode this up, I got to break even, and I was happy for that session. And price was still in this weird area under London. We kind of broke through London, took out these, you know, overnight. If I put on the Asia session range, you see that this is London. So when we took out London, that's the overnight highs. Took out previous daily New York session. Now we just took out the previous daily high, which is right here, and we're going up to fill the gap now, you know. So we got a gap fill way over left. And yeah, I mean, I just think like for the most part, like I said this morning, the market probably just overreacted to the Seek thing, whatever it's called, the AI company from China. It's, you know, it dumped and now it's in recovery mode. So Not a V-shaped recovery, but you know, if we fib this entire move, maybe we can get an idea of if we're gonna continue down, where could price go back to. And let me change all this to, let me change all of this to white so we can actually see. There we go. Yeah, so we're hitting the 0.5. I mean, I don't think that this is, I don't think the direction is necessarily down anymore, you know? I gotta kind of read the room. I was kind of thinking we'd pull back and go down, but we're still within this incredibly large range, you know? So technically speaking, guys, she could go all the way up to the top, hit the order block, and then make a move down and break the lows. And there you have a lower low, because we're still within this range on a 1 hour. The 1 hour range is incredibly large. There's a 1 hour range right there. Let's get rid of this, and that way we just see what's going on. That's the 1 hour range right there. It's a pretty big range, I know. Okay, I'm sorry, shit. There's the 1 hour range. Okay. Yeah, so what are you guys saying? What are you thinking? Switched your screen. I did. Sorry, it's a little late. Close, but still far. Where are you in your trading? What's up, Richie Rich? Richie C. Got some guys, some knowledge, but just didn't know how or where to apply it. That is definitely tough. In Apex Live at the moment. We'll talk after. Sweet. Okay, cool. Right on. Yeah, so basically, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I forget. Maybe we're going up. We're going to fill this gap. That's what I was going to say. It's very simple. It's just how do you get into the move? You kind of, you know, the move has already pretty much happened, which is the low. We didn't really take out previous daily low, or what did we take out here? Previous session low? Not even. We took out, yeah, all we took out was Asia's low. Was probably, that's just all she wrote. This 1 hour wick. Remember this morning, Troy was like, yeah, based on that 1 hour wick, it looks like there's some demand down there. And obviously, I mean, use your eyes, right? We saw that. That's why when we flipped on that 15-minute breakout, that 15-minute range, man, it worked. And that's just what it is. There's a 15-minute, right? We open up at 8:30 right here. Here's the 15-minute range right here. Is the high. There's the low. Now go down to a 5. Wait for a close. You could wait for a 15-minute close if you're not, you know, 100% sold on the 5. There's the 5 close. We go back to the breakout level, respect it. As soon as we start pushing, it's like, okay, we're in. I got in right there. And I know a lot of you guys did too, but just holding it and having that confidence to really hold it. And it's not just confidence. You have to be sized appropriately. I was not sized for, what is this, a 300-point run? Yeah. There's no way I could handle the drawdown on these pullbacks of what, 60 points, 80 points. My account would just be wrecked. So it's all about sizing. If I know we're probably going to go up, I can just hold for like a 5-minute type of deal, which is exactly what I did here. Just I got out a little early, but held for like 8 minutes or something like that. Brought my account back to break even, and okay, screw it. Once I saw this retest right here, this area right here, it was game on. Like, we're good, because not only do I have the direction for the day, but I also have equilibrium that kind of shows on a different, you know, screen, a different indicator, and that helps me determine like where price could pull back to. Also, you could use VWAP. I mean, VWAP's right here. We didn't go and test VWAP though. That's what I don't really use VWAP like very much, because it tends to not be as accurate as what I have. It's just not as accurate. I don't know what to say. What I have is like deadly accurate. So maybe use a 21 EMA. All right. Something like that might help. An EMA, not an MA. Anyways, so now price legging up. Kind of pulls back, doesn't really touch the shelf down here on this time frame. It's a 15-minute shelf. It never got tapped. We're legging up again, you know. So here's a shelf on a 15, never got tapped. I'll include the fair value gap with that. So whenever there's a fair value gap next to this shelf, I do include it, because when price comes back, I like to see about halfway into these spots, but without going into too much, man. Yeah, just continuing up, man. The market is like, really bringing max pain to sellers. That's what's happening right now. It definitely lost some steam right in here. Just the way that we kind of climbed up, just this rounding out. We didn't really go vertical like we started here, and then we just kind of went sideways, went up, then sideways, kind of down. So we leg up here. The question is, I think we end high for the day, but I could also see a case, man, for, it depends, right? If she gets like down here again, in the next 30 minutes or so, maybe 45, and I could see a rounding off effect, maybe just ending right in the middle of the day, which would be kind of funny. But I don't think she's gonna do that. I think she's just gonna keep pushing, man. I really think the run can continue. So on the 1 minute time frame, looking for continuation patterns. This is a ridiculous up. These are just there's really no trend or anything. It's just up. And that's the beautiful thing when you're catching micro moves. I just up, and then I'm waiting for the little pullback. I'm up again. It goes up. I'm waiting for the pullback. I'm up again. So any of these down wicks that you see was where I was basically getting in. All of these, like a ton of these candles I was in on the 1 minute. I don't remember where it even started, but they're all over the place, and they're in here. Not really shorting because it hasn't told me that. It hasn't said, hey, I want to reverse and go down. So kind of just lucky with the trend. Obviously, we can get luck on our side. We need luck on our side a little bit when we trade, right?
He looked lonely, so I decided to jump in.
Yeah, we're going to be running the trading challenge. So if anyone wants to join, the link is Stuart just dropped the link. Thanks, Stu. We have 43 members pending right now. We're going to let everyone in hopefully tomorrow morning. I got to finish a few videos, and I've been working on it all day. I got a charger for my camera, so it just plugs right in now and hopefully keeps the battery alive, because for like my entire career of being on YouTube, I have used batteries. Stupid, I know. But yeah, I'm never really on for more than a couple hours. That's a long time. But these live streams are killing my batteries. All right, nice. Good to see you, Stu. Lewis says, it sounds fun. I want to retake the challenge. You can. It'll be available for you to retake, brother. And it'll be interactive, so it's a little different than what we had before. And then I'm going to step in Thursdays. Pretty much anytime we're running the challenge, it'll be Thursday night. I step in and we'll do live back testing together, just like I do in the challenge. So you're just going to see a ton of setups using strategies that I've used, and it depends on whether you're swing trading, intraday trading, day trading, or scalping. There's something for everyone. You got to figure out who you are. Most people are just here because they caught the channel. They think they want to be a trader, whatever. But what really goes into that? You know, how long does it take me? 6 years. You know. So if yeah, just so many courses out there just give you training on on trading, but they never really talk about like who you are as a trader. And I think that's super important. I think it's overlooked. It may not be as sexy, but it's something that is overlooked, and I think a lot of people need help with that. I hear you there. 230 down on the day. Now back to $9 profit. Hell yeah. You gotta love that. Coming back from a loss is great. Anyone can be a trader. Now, a profitable one is way different. Yes, indeed. That's very much true. Which is why TMT is such a great learning path, learning skills from others who have done it before you, who have gone before. Yeah, exactly like you, Stu. Stuart's now making $5,000 a month, and pretty consistently, that's where he's at. And he came in and learned the one strat for life, learned, creative money management techniques, everything from hedging, which we did early on, right, to ladder ordering, to earlier, like yesterday was a great example of like a trade that you find reasons to hang on to trades that actually exist instead of just hanging on to trades and then blowing your account, right? And so we talked about a previous daily low getting hit yesterday, and we were long and we were right, but price action went down further, and we in Bookmap saw a hot spot down there, so it made a lot of sense for price to dip. Meaning, you find things that might make sense that say, you know what, this doesn't mitigate that idea, and if I size appropriately, I could take a stab here and a stab there, ladder order in, get a nice equilibrium of, dollar cost averaging is what it's called. Most people say dollar cost averaging, but I say ladder ordering because that's a specific method to the madness, not just DCA, I'm just going to do it anywhere I want. Yeah, so at that point, you get a more of a chance, price is more likely to maybe bounce from that area, maybe, and it depends on what your back test shows, but that's what mine show. And so we ended up coming out with a win. So, if you didn't add, you would still have a win because it went up, but it's all about sizing. That's what a lot of people say size don't matter, and I just beg to differ. That's all, Let's see here. What are you gonna do for the afternoon? She's already extended so much. Yeah, 109 just from that. So long. What is this? Total is like 460. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean the trend, the really nice trend on the day is sort of, it's not on the 1 minute. You just can't find it on the one, you know. It's not. It's. I mean, look at it. Look at the gap between the 5 minute. I mean, you have to really, even the 15. There's just it's not really like trending really nice in my opinion. It's just bullish. It's out of control. That's how the Nasdaq gets sometimes. Just friggin' out of here. So a nice trend, a nice, something we can sink our teeth into would be, bouncing off of shelves so we can see very clearly. Even this 1 minute was it was so bullish that you just buy the bottoms of these wicks. That's what I was trying to do all the way up. So now down on the 15, what do you got? You got a fair value gap that we're coming back into. You got a pivot point right here, as well as what? Somebody type it in chat. What is this right here? And I'm going to include the fair value gap because it's right there. That's what I say. These aren't really beautiful, but if you guess shelf, you got it. There's the middle of it right there. It's the middle of the fair value gap and shelf. The middle of the fair value gap is a little lower, but right there is the middle of the fair value gap and the shelf combined. So does she want to dip further? I don't know. Let's go down on 5 minutes. Yeah. There's another fair value gap here on the 5. I'm gonna keep the shelf, but I'm gonna keep it on the 5 right here. I actually like this breaker. I like the breaker because of a fair value gap. Just it's nice. Like this is the shelf. I'm gonna put the shelf up there. We have a breaker block. We have fair value gaps. I mean, lots of imbalance, man. She's just out of control with that pump. So recalibrating. We're below equilibrium now, actually. So she's just rounding out. It's very finicky here. Let's look at Bookmap. Bookmap might be able to give us a little deeper insight. Maybe. We'll see. So let's see here. $21,600 looks good for longs. She's reacting to this level. Definitely reacting to that level. Still like the shelf, and I like up. What up, Nils? Let's see, are there any upcoming videos? Always. I gotta go make some videos when I hop off of here. But yeah, definitely working on a few. By the way, guys, I know I changed the title of this because the whole concept is if I had to start over, how do I get to that 10K a month? And so I am showing prop accounts that I've started. And since this is episode 0, right? Just getting to the level where you can actually trade these. And I got, a few. I got 11. So we got 11 accounts, and we're just going to try to go hard with that. That's it. See what we can do. See if we can get a payout. Make it to 10K, raise it to 50, then go to 100. Depends on how zoomed in you are as far as volume, I mean, the sellers stepped in right here. You know, you got some aggressive selling. Don't really see aggressive buying like that just yet. But I do see some hot spots. And right now, I just want price to pretty much, I'm looking at this 5 minute and the 1. I'm kind of bouncing between the 5 and the 1. No top wick on this 5 minute candle. There goes the top wick. Never mind. Little bit of an FVG above us. So that could be a nice target. And I'm seeing on Bookmap, what, 613? Where's 613? That's literally in the FVG. It's above the FVG. I like 610. I like 610. That's a nice target for price action right now. So 610 looks nice for price action. So, you know, it looks like a bounce off that shelf, at least this fair value gap. I think I'm going to give it a stab here, see if we can make it up into that gap. Like a wick test. If she can come down and give me a wick test, I feel better about it. Let's see. Okay, I'm in. Let's see if she actually gives it to me. Put my stop loss in. It's 20, 30, 20, 30, 50. 2, 7, 80, almost. And I'm gonna cut it out pretty soon here. Probably gonna get out. Yeah, let's see. She's just not bouncing from that area, but I'm looking at seeing what she does. Got 10 seconds left. Don't screw me in 10 seconds. Come on. She's pushing back down. Might touch the bottom of this range here. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna be out. She opened high. I'm out right there. Just a very quick trade. I think she might push a little higher, but very quick trade right there. What is that? I don't even know. That's the problem with this. I don't actually know how. Oh, so 54 is in and out, dummy. Sorry, guys, but that's not 54 trades. I was like, damn, that is a lot. I don't feel like I did 54. Yeah, that's half of that because it's in and out. Right? So it just counted 2 trades. So there you go. That's not as many. So 25, roughly, right? We'll call it 20, 26 or whatever, 26 trades. Just little scalps like that. You know, she's not going to react off that level. I'm not going to mess with it. And just looking at Bookmap, where the heat is above us at 609, 607. So if I think she's still going up there, how do I get in? It's all about support, right? It's all about these levels of support. So if we're micro trading, I'm looking at Bookmap and I'm going, okay, well, looks like we got support at 93. How's 93 look up here? And go back to the chart. You know, you go back over here, you look at 93. Where's 93? Right here. Does that coincide with these wicks? These bounced at 93, then price cut through. It's not the greatest place to take a buy. So I probably wouldn't, I'd probably hang on to that. Even though that is an idea for a trade, I probably wouldn't. But I'm trying to get in this up move because I see that 610 and 608 are pretty hot, and we got a fair value gap trying to get filled, you know? So trading into the gap, especially when the wind is at our back, we're in an uptrend, right? So just like little tiny moves like that. As far as buyers and sellers, take a look at Bookmap. You can see we have buyers stepping in right now. So it looks like we're going up to that 610 level. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. I like 610. Maybe this is a little breakout trade, right? So 610s. I like the 610, man. I was gonna put it on. I was literally gonna put it on. There goes 605. Clearing 606, making it up to possibly that 608 level. 607. All right, little rejection from that fair value gap. $608 looks like it's going to get hit pretty quick. 608. And now she's closing in 13 seconds above this 1 minute fair value gap. She's got the 610 above her, and I'm sitting at 605. So I could definitely try to tackle a trade. If we open low on this next candle, right? If we open low and hit here, boom, I'll take that. Okay, let's see if I get in. I'm in. Let's see if we can make the top wick now. We open low. We cruise down. Let's see if we can get the top wick. So if I can get the top wick, what do I get? I get a few points on this trade, right? If there it is, there's a top wick, cruising in, $70, $100, whatever. There's a top wick. Give me a little extension. There it is. Little extension. There's another 100, 130, 150. I'm out. Very simple. Just like, how do these candles open? Does it have a level of support or resistance? Does it have liquidity that needs to be grabbed? Are we shooting for a fair value gap? That's all I'm doing. That's why you see I can take trade after trade. And somewhat, I have to see how the candle opens, because I think that's important. Look at all these candles in your field of view, all right? And I know it's not going to be true for every... Don't go and back test this and only try to trade. The problem... Look, I'm going to tell you something about back testing that I haven't quite figured out. But if anyone got a W on that, put it in chat. These are very quick, very fast, very micro. I told you, I'm using 2 minis on this account, so I'm not going small. I mean, you know, for me, it doesn't make sense going small if I know the strategy works, if I know what I'm doing. So let me see. Okay, Lewis got a W. Nice. So Stuart got a W. Very quick, right? We're scalping. We're in and we're out. So here's the problem that I haven't figured out with backtesting. Good 7-day, nice. We rode that 610 level. Now I don't know what's going to happen there. So that's why I'm not looking for a big pull. So, you know, trail tightly. If you're on your prop account, trail tightly. These kind of scalps you just cannot do with the cash account. There's just no way. You know, there's just no way. You got slippage. You got, first of all, if you're trading CFDs, you're not even trading the damn futures chart, you know, so that's a problem in itself. So your broker can put whatever they want up there. Man, I gotta fix this, whatever's going on. But anyways, so there goes the 610s, 615s. Is that it? We just got a couple of W's. Just want to see. I'm just trying to get a feel for the room, right? So 3 W's, 4 W's. Anyone else got a W off of that? Type it in chat. But yeah, what else was I going to say? I was going to say I haven't figured out the back testing because if you guys want some alpha here, I'm going to give you some alpha, okay? But I need you to smash the like button for me at the very least, okay? Do that for me. So some alpha is this. I haven't quite figured out how back testing works with micro scalping. And the reason why is because I am highly successful doing micro scalping in live trading. The back testing does not give you seconds. So like 1 second at a time, it just doesn't move the same way. So a lot of these trades, it's a few seconds. You know what I mean? 10 seconds is a long time in a micro trade. 10 seconds, so I mean, count to 10, put your put an order right there and count to 10, you know? I mean, and be in 2 minis, you know, 3 minis, 4 minis, you know, push it. So I have no reason to trade this. Look at my equity. I'm at 53.2. I just literally did that for fun with you guys. I had no reason to, I'm at goal. I'm at profit goal. Like, why would I even risk it? It actually is kind of dumb to even, don't do what I'm doing. But the point that I'm making is I don't think that you can really micro trade and back test micro trading. I don't think you can do it. Can you be profitable? Yes, I think you can. I think you can be very profitable, in fact. I think bots do it all the time. In fact, like the high-end trading bots are micro trading. I don't know if Apex allows this or what. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't if we're making money with it. Does anybody know? I could look it up. I'll look it up. I don't, you know, what they don't want to see is high frequency trading, but I don't know, what do they consider high frequency? I have no idea. Like, what is, do you know? I don't know. I haven't looked it up. All I know is this, fellas. I'm still not making money trading, and you know, like, this is like a freaking demo account for me. So all that changes tomorrow. I'm gonna have my, I already showed it this morning. I have the MT4 up, right? And I got my cash. I got a cash account, I got 11 prop accounts. It'll be live tomorrow. So we'll trade those. Now I got to do it all over again. I got to get to the 3K goal. And I'm probably going to trade that very differently. I'm probably going to trade it very... Look at the 21,630 up here, guys. Look at this. Anyone else seeing this up here? Holy crap. 21,650. Oh my goodness. Let's go check this out on the chart. What is 21,650, guys? It's got to be something. What is this level? Really? It's just a psychological level? Okay. I can get behind that. Let's mark 21,650. Damn. Price is lit up here. So I'm gonna say she's probably gonna go there. Let's see here. Bookmap hotspot. Yeah. When I see that, it's a pretty high probability, man. Is anybody else? 21,630 is lit up, so we can actually make a few zones here with bookmap hotspot. I'm gonna get this fair value gap off. Just hide it for a minute. Where do I have to hide? There we go. Couple hotspots, guys. So we're looking at 21,630, 21,650. If price wants to maintain direction here, buyers look like they're in control still. I'm gonna go ahead and hide trade evade. I'm not in a trade. I'll go back to that if I'm in a trade, so you can see what's going on. But everything looks pretty good. We got a little fair value gap beneath us on a 5. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. I'm gonna line this fair value gap out because we also have the highs coming in here. So 5-minute FEG. We also have the highs. We got high of day. I'll mark that out. Let's line out high of day. Now, I'm not going to go in 3 minis if I took this trade, because this is think about it like this. If I get in this trade, where's the stop loss have to be? Probably down here, 25 points or so. To make it to the hotspot, it's about a 1-to-1. Yeah, what are you really risking? 20 points. I could maybe do like 5 micros, something like that. Might be all right. Hey Alex, awesome brother. We're when I let you in, you'll have access to the challenge pretty much right away. It's literally $1, man. So we're just trying to keep the bots out. We want people to be serious when they take the challenge, but it's really cool. I'm looking forward to hearing the feedback from people and just seeing like what people think about it. So yeah, we'll let you in there hopefully tomorrow morning, man. I just got to knock out a few videos. Like I still have to do the back testing video, so everything you see in there is from tonight live. I just click record, bro, and then we're off to the race. I'm just gonna show you setup after setup with what I do, and I know people will get value from it. It's just, can you really take it and apply it to the chart? You know what I mean? That's the question. And it's hard. It's freaking hard, man. That's why so many people, including myself, I've been through, I don't know how many people that I've watched and just studied, learned their strategy, try to apply, do my own back testing. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, it's like, well, they can do it, but like, can I do it? And are they really serious and legit? I don't know. Like, are they real? Did ICT really make money trading? I don't know. He never showed it. Fake the payout. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's what happened. Is Patrick Wayland reel, you know. Okay, there's a bottom wick. Look at this. Look at how this candle's opening up. Look at that candle. I like this candle. I'm going long. I'm not gonna go two. Oh, why am I even trading that account right now? I shouldn't even trade this. I'm gonna go micro just because I love you guys, but there's no reason for me to trade this account. So dumb. I'm literally going one micro because I have no reason to trade this account, but I would go long here, right there, right in the middle of that gap, right where I have it. So I'm in just to show, just to like show you love. That's it. Filling the gap, no problem. If she closes under the FEG and creates an IFEG, then I have to rethink the trade, but she's got no top wick. So remember that. And yeah, like stuff like this, like candle theory and everything, I'm not going to put that in the challenge. It's too much, dude. It's too much information. It's stuff that you learn after trading with me for a while, you know, or after just trading in general for a while. But this is a 5-minute candle and we got plenty of 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So she could push further. It's not really going to invalidate the trade idea. None of this invalidates the trade idea. So we should be good here. Especially if we flip green on this 5. If she flips, you're looking really good. So you just relax. You let price play out. And listen, like when you're in small sizing, it's all good, right? Like you're not stressed, right? Who's not stressed in here? Isn't that badass? Like that's badass trading. Come on, man. That's badass trading. You know what I'm saying? The other shit is for the birds, dude. That's why micro scalping is hard, because little push down like that when you don't expect the range. Look at the candle measure. Look at the ATR. You got 20-point range. So you could, on this candle, from the bottom to the top, look, here it is. Where's 20 points? It's right about here. We're probably not going to go 20. We'll probably go 12. We could close without even creating that top wick. Just look at the average range of the candles, right? Measure this one. Use ATR. There's an indicator for this, right? So look at this, 15 points. Okay, here's the bottom wick. If we end there, what's 15 points up here? Right here. So would you be smart trying to hold and flip this to the longs up here? Fuck no, you'd be stupid, because the average range is saying we're not gonna go past that. So if you're looking for a scalp, it's smarter to, now look at time. How much time do I have? Sorry, I know I'm throwing a lot of shit at you guys, but this is all the shit that goes through my mind when I'm in a trade, man. It's a lot of stuff, but it's like you only listen to the most important things, especially after you enter. There's all the shit before you enter, and then after you enter, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like firing off, right? I'm looking at time. I'm looking at how the candle forms. I'm thinking about the 1 minute and how that's a push down. And we just went up to a mini shelf consolidation area. I want price to end up here. I want her to close up here on a 1 minute. If we can do that on a 1 minute, we have a more probable chance to actually meet the highs or break the highs. It's all about structure and how these candles form. That's it, right? I'm also seeing in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this is not a 15. This is a 5. Why does that matter? Okay, go to the 30. It's not a 30, it's a 5, because it matters less. That's why. There are 5, look at this 5-minute candle, no bottom wick, right? So there are candles that don't have, look at this one, barely a bottom. Did it go back? No, it's a 5, right? So keeping that in mind, keeping my stop a little tight, making sure 20 points a tight stop. I don't care who, dude, that's a pretty tight stop. It's not micro trading, but it is scalping for sure. All right, here goes. 1 minute and 16 seconds to go. We still have no top wick. See how this 1 minute forms, right? Now, if we can get a 1 minute push and end in this range, most likely you're going to break the high or meet the high. It's just that simple, right? Got 3 seconds to go. Go back to the 5. 3 seconds to go. Where are we? Top of the range. Do we pop up on the next candle? How does this next candle open, right? This next candle opens low. That's a good move for us. That's a good move for us. So we'll wait. Here we go. Creating the top wick, coming inbound. Okay, setting our stop loss now to break even, because it just makes sense. If she hits it, oh well, move to the next trade. Don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Don't turn a winning day into a losing day. Don't overtrade. When you're having a bad day, shut off the computer and go to the next day. You know, you don't want to hold trades or revenge trade and try to get it back. You just want to turn the computer off. That's it. I was having not a bad morning. I had a fine morning. Remember, I had a loser, then I went back to break even. My morning was perfectly fine. What are we doing here? Now we set our trail. Once we flip, we'll probably flip. Once we do, if we flip here, let's see, we got to end in 9 seconds. Here we go. Creating the top wick. Does she create it in this candle? Does she create it in the next candle? What's the next candle open like, right? we already got a break even stop. If that gets hit, oh well. She opens low. This is good for longs. This is good. This is good for longs. Hopefully that didn't wick you out, you know? This is good for longs. I like that. I like opening low. Look at this 1 minute candle. Nice little 1 minute push down. Next step is creating the top wick and going high and flipping. I like this. Bottom of the range is down here. I might even take this and say, you know what? I'm gonna actually pull my stop out. I don't want to get stopped out because it's a good open. That's a good open for this 5 minute. Now the rest of this candle could be up. That could be all she wrote. She may want to come grab the lows a little bit more, but we got no top wick. So all of these things, you know, kind of play a role. Now, if you're out, you're out. That's fine. You don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade. So there's nothing wrong with getting wicked out there, stopped out, break even. Congratulations. Welcome to trading. Like, you know, it's a 5 minutes, not a 15. You know, this is the start of a 30-minute candle. Do I think that, look at the 30-minute wicks. Think about it. How big is a wick on a 30-minute compared to a 1 or a 5? Go measure the wicks, right? So look at the wicks on a 5. Like your average wick is, let's see, it's 5.5 points. Now let's go to a 30-minute candle. Measure the wick. Well, this is 10 points. How long are these? Well, these are, you know, 10 points. So it's double. So from a 5-minute wick to a 30-minute wick, you're about double, and some of them are even longer than that. But so if this is all she wrote, does she get 10 points to the downside? Just about. It's about 9 points. There she goes flipping. And so, you know, these are like, can you go more than that? Can you go 15 points? Sure. But the point is, you started a new candle on a new time frame. There's a 30-minute candle, right? This doesn't even have a bottom wick on this 30. Very, very tiny bottom wick. Very, very tiny. Look at that bottom wick. It's nothing. So are you smart for getting out, for setting a break-even stop there? Yes, you are. There's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of other trades to be had. Does that make sense? Somebody got to win off that because that went and created the top wick and it ended in this range. Let's see. Okay, see how this price action, see how this candle ends within this range? There's a consolidation right here. Look, the body of that candle, see how it's above these bodies and inside of this little range here? I would say the meat of this trading is up here. This is like the breakout, the leg up, right? And then this is where like the meat of the trading is. And that's where price was respecting because this is the leg down. So from leg up to leg down, that's sort of the meat. She ends there, creates the top wick, right? Now you have a range. You have the top of the range. So the top of the range is in here. There's your top of the range. There's the top of the range. We'll get rid of this because that was somewhat respected there. And you got the bottom of the range. What's the bottom of the range? The bottom of the range is where the wicks and the bodies are. Where the bodies end and the wicks meet. There's your range. So it's a little range. So now you're in a different scenario with the bullish tendency. So this is your range. Now you can range trade. Different tactic. Same idea, different tactic though. Different tool in your tool belt. If you can recognize ranges very quickly, you can be very successful. How do you do this? Well, you have to have some guts, man. No guts, no glory. But you got to be smart. And, you know, let's say you have like a 7-point stop. You're looking for at least 4 or 5 points. But, you know, try to make it down to the bottom of the range. Something like this. And at one of these trades will not work out eventually. So you'll have the top of the range and that'll get met with the bottom of the range. I'm looking at Bookmap too at the same time. We got 650 lit up and we got below us lit up at 579. So I'll show you Bookmap real quick. Right? So you're lit up here, you're lit up down here. No wonder she's ranging. Right? So there goes the entry. And you're already in profit. These range trades, especially when you're fading an uptrend like this, you go break even real fast. You're in profit right now, you go break even. Who's got a W on that trade? I wasn't able to take it because I'm sitting here talking. And I have no reason to take these trades. Hilarious to me, but I have no reason to take these trades. So it just doesn't make any sense for me to trade it when I don't need to trade it. But anyways, so now you're hoping that this continues. If it hits your break even, get over it, crybaby. Like there's always another trade. Stop being immature about it, you know? Just freaking man up. Just recognize that there's another trade inbound and control your freaking ODD, your whatever they call it, ADD, you know, 20-second attention span. Focus on the trade you're in. Set your break-even stop so you're not stupid. Don't turn a winning trade into a loser. And don't be stupid. Stop being dumb. That was a perfect entry. Look at that entry. If you got that, you got I mean, doesn't get any better. Now, how does she open? She's opening low. Is that good for a long? No, it isn't. So you got to take that in consideration. She hasn't created the top wick. So you probably, I'm down here, down in these wicks, I'd be out right there. That would have been my trade right there. I wouldn't have messed around with it because I know she's going to create a top wick. Most likely she's going to create a top wick. And if she does, she could go up and wick me out. So why wouldn't I just play that smart and get out? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going through my head when I'm in a trade. Hey guys, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Welcome if you're new here. But yeah, man, I'm getting after it. Afternoon session is in full swing, 2:30. We're in the power hour. We got about 25 minutes to go. We got the challenge coming up. You guys join. It's free to join my school group. Link is in the chat and in my bio and everything. And we're going to crush it, man. I got a couple videos I need to go do, back test videos, so you guys can see setup after setup. And yeah, man, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. It's going to be a good year, man. The goal is to get to 10K on this Apex payout and then turn it into 50K and then 100K. I don't want to say 100K right off rip because I'm trying to keep it realistic. And it's a goal for me too. I've never taken a prop payout, so it's just, it hasn't been a goal of mine. It hasn't been a want, you know, a passion to do prop. Look at that, all the way down to the bottom of the range. Anybody catch this move a little bit further? I know I told you what I would do, but damn, what a move, what a range move. What are you doing down here? What are you doing down here? I could have gone through it. I'm just sitting here talking, but if you didn't catch the drift, you'd be longing. It's just that simple, man. You know, tight little five something right there. Probably half this move. She's overextended. What's your average range of a candle? Right? You look at this one, it's 11 points. Look at this one, you got 9. You could go a little bit further. Okay, she's opening high. Not great for a long, right? Opening high is not great for a long. You want to open low. She's got a little bit of a low. She's got a little bit. I guess she wicked down there a little bit, but yeah, I'd be out of that trade. I would not hold that trade. Not worth it. You already got the extension down. She's broke. She actually closed this candle body inside of these wicks. See these wicks? See how that candle body is closed inside the wicks? That's a break of structure. So the continuation is most likely after that. I can't freaking talk fast enough is half of my problem. When I'm trading on these time frames, I cannot talk fast enough, literally. And you guys are getting it 3 to 5 seconds later, which is even worse. So not only am I buffering over here trying to get my freaking thoughts out, but you know, it's a delay too. So, but yeah, micro scalping, it's like, that's it, man. Now what does this turn into, ladies and gentlemen? Type it in chat. I am the king of this. What is it? You got it. That's right. You guessed correctly. You already know what it is. The shelf, baby. So the continuation would be off of the shelf to the downside. However, you're in between a range. You're in between two ferns, my friends. Not to throw in additional complication or anything like that. The trading is complicated. Good Lord. It's so easy. Let me tell you. It is so easy. There's a high, there's a low. So that's your range. And this is a range that is a 5-minute range, okay? 5-minute range, and I don't love where we're at. I'm gonna extend this up. So this is technically like the little mini shelf here, but I like the fair value gap, so I included that. That actually tapped right on that fair value gap. Bottom of the range, overextended 5-minute candle, but we're in power hour, so things can sort of heat up here. Once again, bottom of the range. So these 1-minute candles can go past it, right? Depends how long do we have until the 5-minute closes. Well, we got 30 seconds. So if she closes down past this range in the next 30 seconds, now 20, when this 1-minute candle will determine whether or not we stay within the 5-minute range or we break it. It's that simple. See this? So if she closes the candle body down here in a 1-minute, what do we know? We know that we're in a downtrend. We know that we also have a shelf that's inside of a range. We don't like that. We want to use this 5-minute. This would all be a shelf on a 5-minute. All this, right? Cruising down. So we could use that as a springboard. Boom, right? Just giving you an example there, but it gets a little trickier when you're inside of ranges, and you're typically always inside of a range. She respects the range, so she's most likely what? Most likely going to come up, stay within the range, bounce within the range. Here's a fair value gap, so there's a little 1 minute fair value gap with a shelf. So what do you think might happen here? Well, you got a 5 minute candle, so let's look at the 5. Look, you're overextended. You're gonna pop back. You're gonna go to equilibrium right here. I'll put a little target. She's going to 610. What do I tell you, you know? I don't know what to say. Join the freaking challenge. I don't know what to tell you. Let me catch up on chat. That just hit target again. Or not again, but target. No top wick on that one. What's that mean? Create the top wick and then pull down, right? I don't know what to tell you. It's like, give me the crystal ball, bro. It's just trading 8 years. Go do it for 8 years, and then you'll be pretty good at it. You'll be good. Look at, there's a push down. I would have traded that all day. Let's see. You gotta draw a target using the magic paintbrush. I don't think it matters, bro. Who got to win off that? Let's light up chat for a second. Anyone excited? I mean, I'm excited. I'm gonna show you all this stuff. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. I'm here. I don't know for how long, bro. Like, I really don't know for how long. No, I'm not just talking about today. I'm just saying in general. I don't know how long. Like, I thought about it earlier. I love teaching. But don't worry, I'm not pulling a Michael whatever ICT guy name. Like, I'm not pulling that whole thing. But I really don't, you know, there will come a day where I just, it's a lot. It's a lot to, like, keep up with, man. I got a life. I got 2 kids. I got a life and a wife and 2 kids. Look, everything that was just called. I mean, everything in this was just called perfectly, like to the T. How? Is he faking it? Is this like, am I getting lucky? Oh, it's going up now. It's going down now. It's going up now. It's going down now. No. It's just experience, man. It's not like, did I use one strategy? Oh my God, one secret strategy. Holy shit. No, stop being stupid, bro. That's an immature way to think. That's why all these 18-year-old kids spend thousands of dollars on their credit card and get nothing in return for it. Like, fucking good luck with that course, bro. Good luck. You know? Let alone, teaching's just hard, man. It's just a tough thing to do. Yeah, man, let's drop some dubs, man. Who's got dubs? I mean, that's like, I don't know how much more, you know, I can do there. That's, I mean, with the delay, I don't think it really matters. What do? We got another 12 points, called the bounce going down. That's another 10. I didn't call anything else. Another like fucking 3 moves right there, dude. Like, it's just retarded. Like, I don't know. There's this book called Trading in the Zone. You know what I mean? And like, I have been in the mother effing zone, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I've been crazy. Timothy, I got you, dog. Yo, good to see you back, Tim. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like market is so manipulated. It is, bro, but we just played the shit out of it. So, you know, we can always try to just be a part of that manipulation, you know. Baker reading that currently. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not keen on the tiny moves. I feel you, bro. It's not for everyone 7-day, you know. It's not for everyone. The small moves, it's kind of, you know, there's like, that's why I say, man, you got to figure out what kind of trader you are at the end of the day. Bottom of the range, what are we going to do? Look at the pattern. Ooh, I can't even speak fast enough because I already see it. This is most likely going to break. How do I know that? Well, let's look at Bookmap and just get a little bit more confident. There's nothing in Bookmap. 610 is above us, so maybe we bounce a little bit more, but this pattern right here, lower highs, flat bottom low, I'm just looking at this part of price. Why? Because now we're in power hour. Like, this is the shelf. Price is respecting, bro. We're in a downward trend. So if this is a weak low, then what am I expecting from that weak low? I'm expecting a break. So, you know, I know a lot of traders from this level, they would be, there's your breakout move right there. You basically be looking at this as a breakout trade. Have a tight stop, like 5 points to 7 points. Have a move down to lows. Here's your lows, but remember, these are all 1 minute candles. Your 5 minute candle body's right here. So where are we? How much time do we have for the 5 minute to close? We got 3 minutes, plenty of time to get down there. Here she goes, boom. There she goes. Breakout trader's probably gonna step in right here and push her down. I'm the GOAT! Fuck, I'm good. Trading in the zone. Lord, help me. Help me. Oh, there she goes. All right. How many more moves must I call? How many more wins must I make before I just keep doing it, Mike? Just keep going, bro. Down to the shelf, you got to be out right there. Now continuation is most likely at play, but sorry for the cursing. I got a little excited. I'm working on it. My bad. It's just fun, you know? What a great move. Great. So that's that 5 minute range now being broken. Sorry, let me catch up to you guys real quick. Got some dubs, nice. Got that W, just sweet. 2%, nice, dude. Algo is super AI overlord. That's funny, dude. Making money hour. Yeah, I love this, bro. Don't you love this, Tim? Like, we know this, man. How long have we been trading? Right? Trading these afternoon sessions. I love that. What's your strat? I guess, bro. I guess, nerd. Just literally just guess. Michael Hud. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks, bro. Alex, appreciate you. Anytime the market is volatile, bro, and there are like, you know, time is more important than price in a lot of ways. I'm not one of these time guys. Like my partner Troy, he's a time guy. He's SMT and kill zones, and he freaking destroys the market. But I'm not that guy. I'm a little more fluid as a trader. I'm probably one of the most diverse traders that you're ever gonna find, and I say that like, I don't know. I've just never seen anybody else kind of doing what I'm doing in a lot of ways. Like, nerd, you're to your point, nerd, right? Nerdtendo. What is your strategy? I have a lot of different strategies, bro. Like, and the reason why is because, like, I go back to the greats, right? And I've said this multiple times, but none of the greats just had one strategy. None of them, bro. None of them. But we're tricked. As retail traders, you get on. The first thing that I wanted to learn is what's the one indicator? What's the winning indicator? Give me the buy and sell. What's the winning strategy? The winning strategy is go fucking trade for 8 years and come back and talk to me. That's what it is. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, bro, it is. That's the reality. Be a fucking man about it. Sorry, but it's true. You gotta be talking, like, I'm being real. Like, stop being immature, bro. You're not gonna just learn this overnight. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Like, it's like picking up the guitar, right? And then, like, you saying, I'm gonna go play a show next month. You better be singing. So you ain't playing that guitar if you've never played, right? So it's just kind of, you know, I get passionate when I talk about this stuff. So yeah, man, there's not just one strategy. My kind of go-to, bro, is like the one strat for life. So let me ask some of my members in here from the private group who has used, and believes in, most importantly, the one strategy for life trading model. Type in chat 100 if you know that model is, if you believe that model is 100% a dope model that a new trader, an experienced trader, anybody can really use to fall back on as a default model while they're learning other things. Let me know in chat, what do you guys think, man? I'd love to see what y'all think. But yeah, there you go. Okay, just saying. So, like, yeah, the 100 is seen. Look at all these people. They all know, man. They've been trading with me a while. They've seen it. So, like, right now we have potential for a one strat for life. It's just not, I haven't said anything because we still have 3 minutes to go. This is potentially, I'm going to get rid of everything. This is a one strat for life model. You want me to break it down? I can break it down for you guys right now if you'd like. Show some love in the channel though, and you know, smash the like button, put some comments in if you want me to show you the breakdown. You know, let's get the algo cruising right here. So the here it is. I got to go kind of fast because we got to hurry. So this is what we call a breaker block. It's the last opposing candle to the swing. So I'm just going to mark this out. A swing is defined by 3 candles in a row. So that's not the 1 minute. This is the 5 minutes. So let me go back here. It's the 5 minute breaker block. The second thing that we need is high time frame liquidity grab. You can see we did that. That's the high of day. I don't need to look left. I already know we're in a 4-hour fair value gap. I don't think we filled it. I hit it though earlier, remember? So we might be at the top of it. I don't know. The third thing that we need is a fair value gap overlapping the breaker. Sorry if I'm going a little fast, but this is just what it is. So 5 minute fair value gap right here. Now, what I want to do is I want to take the trade in the fair value gap and the breaker if they overline with each other. And I like the bodies of the candles, not necessarily the wicks. That's just my personal preference after taking a shitload of these. I want my stop above. I want to make it a cheap trade. How do I make it a cheap trade? I extend my stop further. So I got about a 35 to 40 point stop. What I can then do, and you can even go to 40. You can just get above the range. I'm going to shoot for my first internal liquidity target, which is right here. This is liquidity. If I zoom out on the chart, we see another liquidity level. If I zoom out even further, we can see that the actual low of day. So those are your liquidity targets. I'm going to put a target on those levels. I'm going to make sure I have at least a 1-to-1 to that first target. Do I have a 1-to-1? Yes, I do. It's a 1.92. That's great. So I would have that set up right now. I would measure the distance 40 points. I would probably risk 1 to 3% depending on the trade setup. Actually, I don't like this setup as much because we're against high time frame order flow. If we were at, I like it because we're at a premium on the day. I like it because we're in a premium in the overall swing, right? From, what is it? Sunday's move down or whatever, right? Sunday? Damn, that all happened in a day. That's crazy. So I like it, the fact that we're in a premium on a higher time frame. Go learn that stuff. Go to my channel and learn it. But I don't love the fact that today's just such a bullish day. I don't love the fact there's a gap above us. So I would probably only risk about 1% on this trade to try to get 1 point something on the account. Once we get to a 0.5, so the distance here would be 0.5 would be 20 points. So once we get down to 20 points right here, this would be a risk-free trade. Timothy, love you, dog. Later. Oh, and how do I make it a cheap trade? Well, if she does not respect the breaker, the reason why I extended up my stop loss, because if she doesn't respect this breaker and closes price outside the breaker, I just close the trade early and I lose less. So that's how you create a cheap trade, or make a cheap trade, whatever, set up a cheap trade. Y'all go subscribe to Timothy as well, man. He's a dope trader. He does sessions, and go tune into his stuff, man. He's got a cool group too, and they're doing some cool stuff in there too. I like his run. He like breaks down the charts, and I don't know how often he runs it. I just kind of caught it one night cruising through the internet, and now he's in here trading live with us. Is dope. I guess real recognizes real, eh? Yeah, man, we gotta be friends with each other, man. Like, traders gotta communicate and team up together. We can't be like hostile. My strategy's better. You know, none of that shit. It's gotta be different, bro. Like, I have mad respect for anybody that's trying to, not only trying to learn how to trade, but especially trying to teach it. If you're trying to teach it, it's one thing to be profitable on your own, bro. For real. It's another thing to get out there and teach it and try to be profitable and have the pressure of people looking at you and all that. I mean, it's different. It's a different vibe. All right, we're almost at 10 points, about halfway to your break even. So it needs to go to 20 points before you can really consider this a break even trade. This would be about, I'm going to mark it on the chart. It's be about right here. That's going to be the break even spot, okay? Let's go ahead and do this, do this, do this. Let's go green on that. We'd be risk-free at that point. Look at the respect. Look at that respect, man. It's nice. Nothing bad about that. So you can see that this 5-minute candle closed the gap, right? So this fair value gap that I had marked out, that 5-minute candle actually closed in there, right? So this actually doesn't exist. You can still take this trade without the FVG. I'm sure there is a 3-minute gap, yeah, because we waited a minute, but it's, in my opinion, it takes it from a high setup. And by the way, I also don't like the fact that this is the take, right? This is not a turtle soup. If you study turtle soup would be a high over here taken, which gives it a higher probability. That's a higher probability setup. So little bit of, in my opinion, this would be like a B. Still a decent trade idea, but it's a B. Yo, type W in chat if you got a W in this trade. This is now points away from being a risk-free trade. You can go ahead and set your break-even stop now if you want to. I mean, I think it's smart. The market's been kind of all over the place. Another W on today's session. I don't even know what to say, man. It's that's what you call trading in the zone. Just friggin' attacking the market, you know? So she's gonna give us trash and we're gonna turn it into treasure. I don't know what to say, man. Just it's been a hell of a day already. So got 24 people. I'm gonna act like it's 24,000. It's got 24,000 people in here, and there's enough love to go around, man. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now it's just like, close your eyes. Doesn't really matter. Let it breathe. If she goes back and takes out your break even, she does. Relax. There's, like I said, like, be an adult about it. There's plenty of trades to take. Don't overtrade. I don't even know what to say, man. Like 24K vibes. Hell yeah, bro. 24K. I'm like, when I used to perform on stage in front of 5 people, it might as well be 50,000 people. You know what I mean? I'm just putting my whole heart out there for you guys. Just putting it all on the stage, man. That's how I performed, and that's how I'm doing this. Everything. Okay, so if you got your break-even stop hit, if you're close, if this is going to take the break-even, then congratulations on money managing the way a pro money manages. Congratulations on now taking a winner and turning it into a loser because you're an immature kid, right? And I keep saying that because it should hit. That should hit. And sometimes you need to get hit to wake up, right? That looks good. Now we're breaking down, so congratulations. See, even when you think, you get all nervous, oh, she's going to go hit. It never did. It never tapped. That never touched the break-even point. So look at that, you know? That's the benefit of trading like this. You just got to do what's right. And then those runners, look at this runner. Shit, bro. Like, if you're not capitalizing on this, here's your, like, now you trail. Now you trail, you know? If you're in a prop, I'm saying. If you're in a prop and you got to trail that tight, I understand that. I understand that. Look at the one. That's a nice leg down. What do we know now? What do we know now? What do we know, Joe? We know there's no top wick on this 1 minute, but I'd be out. I mean, I would have already been out. That would have been it for me right there. I'd have probably called it somewhere around there. The reason being is because there's no top wick on the 1 minute. And she overextended, then pulled back inside this range. And she's definitely going up. I mean, like, she's going to create that top wick now. I have to assume that. I have to assume it. If I'm wrong, oh well, I take the W and walk away, right? I have to assume it though. No top wick. She pulls down, overextends, pulls back inside the range. Yeah, I mean, this is where my mind goes right here. There's your bottom of the range. I'm just gonna take this little wick right here and mark out the bottom of that range right here. You have the whole candle, yes, technically, but dude, the meat of it is right here where these candle bodies end. So until she closes the candle down there, and again, it doesn't matter what happens after I'm out of the trade. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm on to the next trade. Just doesn't, like, it's not worth my thought power. You know what I mean? If you really want to capitalize in these markets, you've got to forget the bad shit and forget the runners that went when you got out at break even. And dude, that's all immature thinking. That's for kids. If you're really trying to capitalize, you just got to focus on the next trade, bro. Let it go. Like, be a man about it. Let it go. If you got out, it's still running, don't get in down here. Don't FOMO in like an immature idiot, right? Like, this is where traders get stuck. They get on the stream, they'll see something like that. Oh, he's got a target down there. Okay, I'm gonna go short right here. And then what happens? Price goes up here. Like, well, that wasn't the entry, bro. Wait. So anyways, guys, one more time. I don't even know how many trades we called here. This was a lot of fun. Again, just putting it all out there for you guys. Type W in chat if you got a W for the day. Just light up the chat real quick, everyone. I know we got a shitload of W's today, so I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just here in the mornings if you want to come and join me. I'm here in the evenings if you want to come and join me. I'm having fun. You know, we're going to try to do a 10K payout with Apex. We'll see if we can get there. I already hit profit target, so I'm good on this stupid... I'm not making any money with it, so that's why I say stupid, but we hit profit target. We're good there. Tomorrow I'll jump on in the morning with 11 accounts ready to rock and roll, and I got to do it all over again and get to 3K and then take the payout, and I get the first 25K. But my goal is 10K, all right? Not 100K, it's 10K. Once I cash out 10K, I'll move it to 50, I'll move it to 100. But this is just kind of acting like maybe if I had to start over, maybe these prop accounts is the way to go. I don't know. I'm going to try to prove it. It is very hard. This is not for beginners. I would say it's pretty stupid, actually, if you're a beginner trying to get payouts on a prop firm. In my opinion, so far, that's what I've experienced. It's hard as shit, actually. At least with Apex. I don't know. Maybe there's easier ones out there. But anyways, love you guys. I will see you in the morning. Have a good rest of your evening. Remember, market is closed now. So, I mean, it's going to die down here in the next 15 minutes or so. So be safe, and I'll see you mañana. Ciao.